the new job starts on Monday, a week from today.
Oh,
So,
wow. Okay.
so she came in early. Yeah.
Nice.
Um,
Yeah,
but
congrats.
anyway, she went with us to the Tinley Park Brew and Vine.
Oh, that's right. That's where you were
Yeah,
this weekend. That's right.
yeah.
Yeah. How
It
was
was
it?
fun. It was fun. It seemed a little more sedate this year than usual, but it
Really?
was fun. Yeah,
Did you get your 4 designated driver tickets?
I did well. I actually, they actually give me a whole roll of, they never look, and so they just give me a roll of tickets, and I just don't really use them, but they just give me a roll of tickets anyway. I think it's like 20 or something tickets you get, or 24 or something like that. But yeah, and most of the places don't take a ticket anyway. They don't take your ticket. They just
Well,
give you the,
you pay to go to the event, right?
yeah, but and you're supposed to, use the tickets to do the tastings, but most of the places don't even bother collecting the ticket. So
Yeah, it's
uh,
probably just more paperwork than it's worth, right?
yeah, I don't know if it's paperwork or
Well,
not,
I
but
mean,
yeah,
they probably just whatever money they collect, they probably divvy it, take out their expenses and divvy it up with whoever the participants are, I suppose.
yeah, I don't know how it works.
Right? Yeah, who knows, right?
But anyway, it's a good time, and Stump's childhood friends are always there with their wives, and his sister was there with a couple of her friends, and we had our group, Donnie and Jeff and my sister. So yeah, we had a good time.
Oh, good. That's great. Yeah, and the weather was beautiful yesterday. It was cold. What day did you go? Yesterday or Saturday?
No, that was Saturday.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I had those tornadoes blow through here down there Saturday night, right?
No, that was Friday.
Was that Friday? Okay, yeah, I saw in the paper this morning that there
Your
was.
day off of everything.
Yeah, I know. I saw in the paper this morning that there was a concert out in Belvedere and the roof collapsed. I guess they had a tornado blow through,
Yeah.
uh, but I mean, thankfully more people were. I guess 40 people were injured, but one guy was killed. Which you'd think if a roof collapsed on a concert venue like that, you'd think that there'd be, you know.
More damage. Yeah.
Right, yeah, but I mean, wow, what a thing, right? Can you imagine being in a concert? Of course, you wonder. It was apparently it was a heavy metal concert, so those things are so loud anyway. You kind of wonder at what point did people realize that the roof was collapsing? I don't know. Scary though, right? It'd have to be frightening, really
Yeah,
frightening.
I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah, it
But
was always surprising growing up in Oklahoma. It, we saw a lot of tornado and a lot of tornado damage, and but considering the amount of damage that they can create, the loss of life is usually surprisingly low, shockingly low when you see some of the damage that it's caused. And it seems to be like crazy stories all the time about, the only thing left standing was the bathtub that the people were in,
right,
and
or
the
the
only thing left
chimney.
standing.
It's
Yeah,
always
I
the
mean,
chimney.
just like everything. That's like we and when I was a kid, there was a kind of a famous tornadoes. There were it was like something like 14 tornadoes in Tulsa at the same time. It was June 8th. I remember that when I was a kid. But anyway, there was like our church came down, our big grocery store, kind of like the Belvedere thing. They actually had gotten, and they came up kind of out of the blue. And so the grocery store had a lot of people in it, and they put them all like in the walk-in freezer
Oh wow. Huh.
and the big walk-in refrigerator freezers, and the entire roof collapsed and that was the only thing left standing.
With the freezers.
Uh-huh. And
Wow.
there was lots of things like that, and hardly anybody died or was injured. And I mean, it took out, half the city. It was crazy. So yeah, it's always been surprising. There have been other ones where there was, significant loss of life. But again, considering the power and the damage that they do, it's surprising how little that happens.
Was Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz, wasn't that in Oklahoma?
No, that was Kansas.
Kansas,
You should know that.
Oklahoma, Kansas. What's the difference? Anyway, no, well, the funny thing is we were sitting listening to the radio Friday night, and we heard the alarm, and but we thought it was on the radio, and I'm like, what, it was like kind of a soft in the background kind of noise, and like, what the heck is that? And then it stopped, and we didn't think anything of it, and then about a half an hour later we heard it again, and Bob finally put two and two together. He says, I think that's your phone. There must be a severe weather alert or something. So I got my phone, and sure enough, it was on my phone. And we looked out the window. I mean, we had a lot of wind, but very little rain. And, over here on the lake, I mean, apparently it was all west and south of us, but out by the airport. But
yeah, we had very little too. We got a little bit of rain, but downtown, but the winds picked up and did like some real big gusts, but it was very short-lived, at least downtown.
Yeah.
And when we had the door open, the sliding door open, we were just watching TV and had the door open, and it was kind of like a summer rainstorm or whatever. But when the winds picked up and kind of blew some stuff around, Oki came out of the bedroom, and he goes up to, he gets curious and wants to watch. He's like the opposite of all other dogs. When there's like thunder and lightning, he wants to go up and stick his head out the door and watch.
What's going on out there?
Yeah, that's what he does. And he's standing, and he has his cone on right now because he's got his hotspot. So he was watching the skies and watching everything going on.
That's good for him.
He always wants to figure out how everything's working, but it's funny.
Good. Yeah, he has so much personality.
Oh yeah, he does.
He really does. You can practically see the wheels turning. He's
singing at his Aunt Andrea's today.
Oh, did you see the cartoon I sent you over the weekend?
Yeah, but you had sent it to me before.
Oh, I had? Okay, well, never mind that.
I was going to say, stop sending this.
Stop sending. Well, I was looking for, my sister-in-law is starting a business. She's quite artistic, and she's been doing all of these. Okay, I have to show the cartoon now.
You could.
I think it's really funny. Your dog is happier than you. Okay, well, that's my little joke. Never mind.
Again, the more entertaining part is how you're entertained by it.
Anyway, no, she's starting a business. She's going to, like I say, she's quite the accomplished artist, and she actually has a degree in fine arts. That was her degree in college, and she was a graphic artist after graduation and whatnot. So she's gotten into this thing where she does. What do you call it? Where you burn the designs into the wood?
Wood burning?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you can see you see how much I know about it. What I don't get though is how you do the different colors. She does things like in different colors, but anyway, she's quite accomplished, and we've been telling her for a while, you need to start selling your stuff because it's really good. And she's going to, so she's getting a kiosk at the farmer's market. That's one of her.
Oh, that's really pretty. Yeah.
Beautiful? And this is a thing to actually, you put your phone in the groove, your smartphone, and it'll stand up, and you can, like if you're reading something off of it. But anyway, it's a stand for your smartphone. Let's see. So here's her business card. Yeah, cool, huh?
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, anyway, so she's going to start selling some of her stuff and see how she does, and see,
Now, is she the one on the West Coast or East Coast?
In Oregon.
Okay.
Yeah. And we went.
It looks very Oregonian.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
She did one that I really love. That's what I was looking for. The one she did one with a blue-tailed gecko. I don't think it's a gecko. I think they called it something else. But and then I happened across the little cartoon, and so I didn't realize I'd sent it to you before because it was a while ago.
Yeah, it was last week. So
No, it wasn't. It was like in January or something.
no, no, no. It was literally like a week and a half ago.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Fine, be that way. I'm sorry I was thinking of you.
We already, and we talked about it.
I'm sorry I was thinking of you and thought you would enjoy it. We went to your Italian place last night.
Oh, Volare?
Yeah, Volare. Yeah,
Oh,
really nice. We had, I mean,
we almost went there last night
oh, no kidding. I
because
should
we
have.
were wanting to go to Club Lago, but they were closed. And then we were joking. We're like, well, we could go to Volare because we did that last Sunday because Club Lago was closed. And
Oh,
we're
now
like,
where's
and
Club Lago?
you've been there. It's over by right behind us on Orleans.
Orleans there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But they're closed on Sundays. But anyway, so we were kind of in the mood and we almost went there again, but we didn't. So,
Here's her one with the,
oh, yeah.
I guess they have blue-tailed geckos out there.
Yeah. Or like a
Anyway,
salamander or something.
yeah.
So what did you think? Did you like it?
It's really good. The food
Okay.
we have dinner again tonight. But we did everything. We had cocktails, we had wine. Oh, it was lovely. We really had a lovely time. And um, yeah, on the corner of Grand and St. Clair.
Yeah, that's great. Did he get the lobster pasta?
No, he didn't.
Okay.
He got the risotto. They call it the volare risotto, and it's all
Mhm.
mussels and shrimp, and I
Mm,
think he put squid ink in the rice because it was black. It wasn't
yeah,
purple rice; it was a black rice, and oh,
yeah.
delicious! So I took a bite, and it's really
Oh,
delicious.
good. Well, I'm really glad he liked it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and yeah, we brought a lot of food home. It was,
Mm.
but
We went to we went back to Torchio last week with some friends, and they're pretty well versed in food. You've met him before, Mark and Jennifer. Mark's the guy from South Africa. They travel all over the world, and they're big foodies and wine connoisseurs. And but this was their first time there, and he got. My sister always gets the mushroom risotto. He got like the pancetta and sausage risotto, and he took one bite. And he was like, "Oh my god, oh my god!" It was like, "This is the best I've ever had."
oh wow.
So yeah, it was we were kind of like, wow, because for him to say that, it's kind of a big deal.
And
But
guess what? I found parking on the street just on the same block.
oh, good,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So they have valet parking at Volare, but I found,
Mhm.
the guy I drove by, he says, "Do you want to park your car?" I'm like, "Well, I might be back if I can't find a place on the street."
Yeah.
So,
In the summer, we walk over there. It's a decent walk. Yeah.
yeah, that's a haul from you because it's east of Michigan.
Yeah, but it's not too far. As long as the weather's nice, it's a pretty good
Yeah,
walk.
yeah, nice
Yeah.
weather. It's probably about a mile and a half,
Mhm.
huh?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Probably about right.
that's a nice.
Not it's not much further than the office, quite honestly.
Well, right. Well, that's true. That's true. The
Mhm.
office is just a block off Michigan. So,
Yeah, and we're south of Grand, so a few blocks south of Grand. So it's probably about the same. Maybe just another block or two.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm.
So Carl's been kind of agitating a little bit about um, that he should have gotten hired at a higher salary. He went back to into IT after 5 years as a bartender, and found a job in December and is working for CNH now as a software developer. In the last couple of weeks, he's been, I think I need to talk to them. They should be paying me more. And this morning, I'm like, Carl, given your resume, you just need to create a work history, in the industry, because you've been out of it for 5 years. So he's like, yeah, yeah. He said, I know. He said, I don't want to be greedy, but Well, he got an email from his manager this morning that they're actually giving him a raise.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he was
Without even soliciting for it, right?
without even soliciting for it,
Yeah.
very excited. He was very pleased. He says,
Well, good.
I
Yeah.
know, right? Isn't that great? Well, his manager said something to him last week. I don't know. They're in the throes of some, well, software guys. I don't know. They're in the throes of some big project that they're trying
Some
to
big software
I know
kerfuffle.
they're trying to sort out the kinks. Well, them and everybody else in the world in technology, right? We're always trying to sort out the kinks, but his manager was going to be out for a couple of days, and he wasn't going to be there to, oversee things. He says, "Oh, but he said to Carl, he says, oh, but you're on that task force. I don't need to worry. I know you'll be on top of it." So that was really nice. Well, now what happened?
Uh, Nothing. I'm okay.
We have dead time. We're on TV and we have dead time.
I have a delivery coming, and it looked like the delivery guy had tried to reach me, but I can't tell if that's him.
So do you
Anyway.
this is beginning of Holy Week, and of course Passover I think starts Wednesday night, I believe, and it's a big week, and then Greek Orthodox Easter is next weekend.
Didn't we just say we're not supposed to talk about religion?
We're not talking about religion. We're talking about the holidays. We're talking about the holidays. No, I'm saying that it's a big week. A lot of people have been on spring break. I think the public schools are on spring break this week. But yeah, it's like everything is happening all at once. So I just wondered if you had plans, if you were going anywhere, if you were doing anything.
Yeah, we don't know yet. Since my sister's in town, she's wanting to do something for Easter weekend, but we don't. We've thrown around some ideas, and Jeff's invited us to his
I don't think we're
parents and stuff.
We're always, because we're all wrapped up with, singing in the choir and all that stuff. So
Yeah, right.
we're usually pretty exhausted by the time we get done with Sunday, with Easter.
Yeah.
Sunday. So we're not planning much of anything either, but it's a big week. And yesterday was a beautiful day, and I don't know.
Yeah, my sister and I walked over at Stumphead Band, so we walked over to Fulton Market and just walked around, had lunch over there. She did some shopping and went into a lot of the new stores and stuff, and yeah, it was fun. We had a good time.
Nice. Good. Anything going on in the real estate world we should be talking about?
Nope, it's too late. We're out of time.
We're out of time. Well, I just put a new listing in this morning. Well, we've been working on it, but we got the new photographs back Saturday morning. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I have a townhouse at 3245 Ravenswood for $575. She has been working on it. We had the whole place painted, new carpeting, new appliances. It really looks great, and I'm gonna see if somebody wants to do an open house there this weekend coming up. I know it's Easter and Passover and all that stuff, but I'm hoping that people won't care, and we can do an open house anyway. But yeah.
Well, good luck with that.
I had my open house on my the single family at 4538 Hermitage yesterday. On Saturday, I did that, and we had something like 40 groups of people come through, and ended up at the end of the weekend with 2 offers on it. So we're working on that today. So yeah, it's
Exciting stuff.
It's exciting stuff. I know, it's great. So anyway, all right. Well, have a good week, everybody, and we will be back here next Monday, and with more of our malarkey, more of our malarkey, right?
All right. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.